it's a fresh new look. So
agree.
now we're at so it's at a situation now where it's like this could just completely revive the turn-based genre. Because for years, Final Fantasy has tricked itself into thinking that people didn't want turn-based again.
You ready for Final Fantasy 17 to overcorrect the pendulum swing back?
Okay, so it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to go full-blown RPG like how it used to be, with like turn-based, or it's going to fully embrace what 16 wanted to do and just drop the facade that it's still an RPG and just be a hack and slash.
Yeah.
No, because at this point, like even with Seven's remakes, I like Seven's remakes, but in 16 and kind of 15 as well, kind of pointed this out where it's like you don't do either good enough. You're not good enough to in the RPG department to be an RPG, but you're also not fleshed out or good enough to be a hack and slash. You need to choose which one you want to be.
I agree. So how far are you into Act 1?
So I just got the third party member, and we are heading towards one. We're heading to one of the areas or another. Like the objective after, like when you first leave the mansion.
Okay, so you just left the mansion. Okay, so you're probably heading to the village of the
Yes,
Okay.
the shopkeepers.
Yeah, I don't remember their names either, so it's probably for the so probably a good name to go with the village of the shopkeepers. That's good. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
I'll say this right now, like it's absolutely going to be just from the combat that I've had so far. I know that they're massively hypersonic.
Yeah. Oh, the fuck? What are you doing? What you doing?
I have something
Are you
important
streaming?
to tell you,
Yeah.
Lambda.
Have you come to threaten me? If you destroy me, this man will be destroyed in turn.
No. In fact, it's the opposite.
Oh yeah, Herta's getting a rerun next
What do
month.
you mean?
I'm not going to fight you anymore. I've decided to trust you. I know
Man, that would be so tempting if it wasn't for the fact of like after I get Saber, I want to save up for March and Dunhung.
So if I remember correctly, there's 1 month but after Saber before Macha and Don Hong show up. There should be a month in between.
Looks like we're all here.
This ends today. We must shut down the core, no matter what.
But no, I was just surprised that they actually made or that they actually made her rerun so soon.
Ha! I like that. That's a good name.
All right, let's hear it.
I totally want to upgrade Mecha Asbel's armaments, but nothing's working.
Let me see.
Okay, but do you even know what you're looking at?
Oh, there's a mouse caught in here.
Sophie, take it outside.
Okay.
Scared me. Little fella must have been attracted to these biscuit crumbs.
Eating while you're fiddling with your machines?
Okay. Anyway, now that it's all cleaned up, I think it should work. There we go. Now let's see. Nope, still missing Are they at your house? Probably. It's a big old hassle, but I suppose we could hoof it back there. No. Just wondering if mice chomp on parts like these. That's not funny, Pascal. Guess I won't know until I get back home to check. Let's go.
Don't tell me Pascal's house is full of...
Can Kyoka Sugetsu work on Sephiroth and other Final Fantasy characters? It'd
Yeah.
depend on the character. Because I don't know if there are characters that,
Hey, so do you think it looks like Asbel?
No.
Ah, boo. I thought I was getting close. Oh, hey, that's it.
some characters might have illusions.
Oh, bananas. Where did I leave that thing? Here.
Mecha Asbel's looking pretty fucking baller over there. Hope he becomes a party member.
Oh, Pascal, who lived in the forest. Give me a sun or whatever and stuff.
Time to get this thing and see
Time
what
to get
goes
this
down.
thing and see what
Bang,
goes
bang,
down.
bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
Digging all around for the thing I
Digging
can't
all
remember.
around for that thing I can't remember. Oh, hey, Fourier. Stop singing. You're making my ears bleed.
Damn, Fourier.
Ben, what the heck are you doing back here anyway? I thought you were on Fodra.
Make this look like him.
I wanted to make this look like him.
Doesn't look like him at
But
all.
I guess it doesn't look like him at all. So now Sophie's all totally disappointed.
Who's it supposed to be?
Asbel.
Oh, I see.
I like how it actually looks like Asbel too.
Weapon. Isn't it cool?
If it's a weapon, does it really have to look like someone?
Of course it does, silly. That'll make Asbel happy, and Sophie happy, and maybe even little Bro happy.
The grumpy kid with glasses. Why would he...
Because he's about to be your brother-in-law.
I love his big brother. Duh. When he sees Mecha Asbel here, he's gonna cry big sloppy tears.
You seem quite familiar with little bro.
Well, we've been traveling around the world.
You've been traveling with Asbel
You've
too.
been traveling with Asbel too.
Damn!
Nothing like him.
Oh, come on, it's perfect. Wait,
I,
what's it look like again?
Never mind.
Oh, look, there it is.
there it is, pointed as well.
Oh, Solacross.
What are you planning to do with that?
Come on, Fourier, lend me a hand.
You're hopeless. Do it yourself.
Aw, my sister's mean.
Fine, I don't need.
Fine, I don't need you. I'm gonna make this look just like Asbel, and then little Bro's gonna be moved to tears.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Please
Hit the things with my big hammer.
just be
Will you
quiet.
please just be quiet?
She's having fun.
Yeah, I hope you guys have been having a nice day.
So she gave it paint.
Hey!
And
That actually looks kind of sick. You don't act like you would have won a robot like that.
You just colored it.
Shut up.
I'll protect you.
Shut up, I'm not.
it's
Sim, shut up. I'm not doing the chopper and those sub eyes whenever they see a Frankie robot.
Oh, if you make Sophie happy. I swear, Pascal, will you ever...
I hope he's on the team. Can Sephiroth kill an immortal being like Aizen? Not to my knowledge, no. Please tell me he's on the team. Please tell me Mecha Asbel's on the team. No, why would he be? Why would he be?
No, but he becomes a finisher.
Yo! Also, I might live stream me going over the Final Fantasy Magic cards tomorrow because they did a lot of spoilers for every single game. I'm not really that happy with how they did Noctis, but apparently he's good mechanically. I just think his flavor was kind of trash. Which is a real shame.
What do you mean?
So, when Magic brings over other IPs into their card game, they tried to give them effects that represent the character in the game. And they did try with Noctis. I just think they failed really badly.
That is going to be insanely hard to do with Noctis.
So, Magic the Gathering has a lot more liberties with a card game mechanic than what you're probably familiar with. You know how Yu-Gi-Oh! Only has like 5 like slots and that's it, and you have like 3 specific card types and that's it?
Sure.
It's been a while since you played Yu-Gi-Oh!, hasn't it? The point is that Magic has a lot more freedom in the shit you can do. So, being able to incorporate Noctis's abilities to the game are not as hard as you might think in Magic, because Magic allows for a lot of imagination. To provide an example, in Magic the Gathering, it is possible to have an infinite number of creatures on the field. And that's just acknowledged by the players as infinite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because, you can perform actions infinitely in Magic. There are things called infinite loops that you can just do for as long as you want, and what a lot of players will do is if you have an infinite loop that's supposed to do something, you just say, I do this 1,000,000,000 times or some shit like that. Arden's pretty chill though, but Arden kind of sucks too because they made him too expensive. Is the Assassin's Creed deck good or bad? A pure Assassin's Creed Assassin deck kind of sucks, but Ezio's the commander for that deck, and that just makes it a flavor win. That's fucking hilarious. Don Hong's like, what was the last thing you told me before we parted the waters? And one of the responses for Trailblazer is, oh, I'm not gonna get this, just kill me. Can Assassin's Creed and Final Fantasy work together in one deck in theory? Yeah, but it'd be a real shitty deck. The thing about Assassin's Creed, at least for the commander and the deck, is it it focuses on assassins, while Final Fantasy focuses on Final Fantasy. And there's not a lot of assassins in Final Fantasy. But yeah. So I might review the cards tomorrow. They had a lot of good cards. Man, Phenon fucking sucks.
Not a fan of his kit.
No, I mean like as a character. I'm in the like the strife sort of challenge, and he failed apparently, like a loser.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do well.
Hello FWOG. What deck is better, pure Doctor Who deck or pure Final Fantasy deck? You can't really. So you can run pure decks of just cards within the set, but they'll never be as good as running cards from the other one.
Something wrong?
No, I just spaced out for a second.
If you're feeling tired, we should.
Final Fantasy's probably better though because
Maybe we should stay at the inn tonight.
fucking Terra is a disgusting saga commander,
Considerate gesture from
and all the summons are sagas.
Sharia.
What's wrong with Sharia?
The heat has gotten to her.
Damn.
And she's a bit exhausted.
What? Sharia, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But why did you get a reservation?
Because tomorrow is the annual Lake Grail Festival. I thought we could take a day and check it out.
Well, that's fine. We wanted to read anyway.
Yes. Let's go rest at the inn.
And let's thank my brother for being so incredibly attentive. Come on, it all worked out in the end, right? You're welcome. Hey, wait up!
Magic's a fun game, but I wouldn't recommend getting into it because Magic's expensive. To be honest with you, I wouldn't recommend getting into any card games that aren't Bandai, because while Bandai fucking sucks for a lot of reasons, Bandai's cheaper to get into and play at a lower level, at like a casual level than most games are in terms of card games. Now, to be fair, you could just buy a pre-con and not like worry about upgrading your deck and just have fun. A lot of the players at the card shop I frequent kind of have already given up on playing Magic to some extent because they hate like how the games are going. What card do Magic players hate the most? That's gonna depend on the Magic player. They'll each have different answers for you.
Be strong.
Hello? Please, are you with a relief organization?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
You must help us. We were making explosives, but something
You
went
must
wrong.
help us. We were
Oh,
making
it's horrible.
explosives, but something went wrong and
Of course, I'll come
oh,
right
it's
away.
horrible.
It's horrible. He has no hands.
I'll come right away.
Sharia? Hey, the cook's asking what you want for breakfast. Sharia? It's a little early in the morning to be running off.
Blue deck is draw power along with
Hey, there you are.
I'm sorry, I had to go help more of the wounded.
Oh, well, I guess that... Jeez, Sharia. You don't look well at all.
Are you all right?
You're fine.
Are
I'm
you
just a
all
little
right?
tired, was all.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just a little tired is all.
You're burning up.
I'm fine, really.
You're burning up.
You're not
I'm
fine,
fine,
Sharia.
really.
You have to rest.
You're not fine, Sharia. You have to rest.
You okay? Can I get you anything?
blue deck is draw power and counter with non-destructive board control.
Keep holding my hand.
I'm sorry. Is it true?
Why
Dad,
are you apologizing?
I'm sorry.
When we were kids, you
Why are
always
you
stayed with me.
apologizing? When we were kids, you always stayed with me when I was sick.
Yeah, because you used to cry and tell me I couldn't leave.
Hello, Pentiment.
I did that? So why were you looking for me earlier anyway?
Oh, don't worry about it. It wasn't important.
Again.
I see.
Long time.
It's weird to be sick again.
Wanted to
It's
be
been
healthy
a long
so I could
time.
keep up with you.
Back then, I just wanted to be healthy so I could keep up with you.
I guess Sophie helped your wish come true, huh?
Yes, she did.
I found a little guy today. I saw.
You raced past me and never
Always
looked back.
with you, Asbel.
That's not
I'm
true.
always
I was always with you, Asbel.
Except for those 7 years.
See that you were always with me.
I suppose? You're acting kind of weird today, Sharia. This isn't like you.
Maybe it's the fever talking.
Go to sleep, okay?
No. Same
Get
pace.
stronger, you know? And then we can run at the same pace.
We can
We can do anything if we stay together, Asbel. We can even bring peace to Aphinia.
I know we can't.
Good thing it
Sharia.
wasn't venomous.
Sleep well.
Yeah, you know what you should have said? That would have been hilarious.
What?
We sure can, little sister.
Thanks, Asbel.
No, I'm focusing on Pim Demon because I don't know if you saw on Discord, Pim Demon found a little snake.
Ah, nice.
Yep, it's like barely the size of the palm of his hand. Zim, have you had to duel
I'm
Blood
sorry.
before? Yeah, that's Demir.
I'm sorry, that's what her final finisher is called?
Don't
What
worry.
is she going to do?
She's gonna tell you how she feels about you.
That Trillion Drive is just an excuse to bitch.
I try to play a lot of different mechanics in card games so I can like develop better mechanics for my card game. Also, sorry about the lack of like streams during the week. I've been playing Expedition 33, Clair Obscura, and it's a phenomenal game. Fantastic. Don't look up spoilers for it. You're better off playing it. I think you guys call it a slow worm. Pimp Demon, that's a fucking snake, bro. That ain't no fucking worm. That's a snake. So if a Stellaron created all the problems with Amphoreus, does that mean we can just scale to Amphoreus' problems?
I don't see why not.
Oh, you guys haven't given stupid names to things? I mean, pineapple, hamburger. You got a problem with the hamburgers, bro? Hamburgers are fucking peak. I don't care if they're not ham.
Hey!
Hey, drinking with the teacher. There's no ham. It's okay.
Time flies. You're a man now in all but name.
You promised to buy me your favorite cocktail when I'm older.
Did I now? It's been a long time since I've really enjoyed a stiff drink. I used to drink to forget my troubles, but now it just brings them back. If I'd only been honest with myself about my feelings, she might still be alive.
Damn.
Captain.
My heart gets weak.
Oh, sorry. My heart gets a little weak when I drink. Time for some air.
I've been looking for you, Malik.
I've been looking for you, Malik.
You are Malik Caesar, correct?
Wait,
Special attaché to the
You are
Chancellor?
Malik Caesar, correct?
Let me get straight to the
Special
point.
attaché to the Chancellor.
My name is Ulycia,
Let me
and
get
we
straight
need
to
your
the
help.
point. My name is Ulycia, and we
What is
need your
this
help.
What kind of
But I
help?
don't do... What
I
is
cannot
this?
say more here.
What kind of help?
If you are willing to listen,
I cannot
come
say
to the
more
location
here.
indicated on
If
this
you are
paper.
willing to listen,
Well, congratulations,
come
you've
to
been
the
conscripted as something you don't
location
want to
indicated on
do.
this paper.
Also, I have a message for you. If you refuse us,
Also, I have a
the
message
lilac
for you.
petals will fall a
If you
second
refuse
time.
us, the
What is
lilac
that
petals
supposed to
will
mean?
fall a second time.
No idea.
What is that supposed to mean?
No idea. I was simply asked to relay the message.
5 days of bringing
This
about
sounds
change.
like revolutionary business.
Bye.
My days of bringing about change through force have passed me by. Find someone else.
Very well. I'll pass your answer on.
Very well. I'll pass your answer on.
Captain, did you know that woman?
She looks like a woman who died a long time ago.
DMC fans, man, I wish Angel existed as an enemy type. Us? The fuck do you mean you wish? They absolutely exist. They're just demons. Everything is demons. Everything is demons, even the gods. To be fair, the gods are not demons, to be fair.
If you refuse, the lilac petals will fall a second time.
Damn, Alex.
Is this a situation where the demons aren't gods, but the gods are demons?
No, in DMC, gods can become demons if they get corrupted, but...
Oh, we're talking DMC. I thought you were talking about another series.
No.
Lilacs hold the meaning of memories of youth.
Until it turns into one, Zim? Yeah. You right.
The lilac petals will fall a second. Wait, so that's what it means.
Find her.
Captain?
She's in danger. We have to find her. He's here! Chancellor Eigen is here!
The Chancellor has come to visit people.
The Chancellor has come to visit his people.
There.
Damn!
Captain.
Captain!
Why did you...
Why did you...
Malik, no!
What is the meaning of this, Malik? What? She's...
This woman is Eulacia, one of the few revolutionaries still active in this country.
How can you people associate with this man? He's a government dog.
That's a lie! He isn't like that!
Peace, Asbel. I understand why she would see me that way.
People finally have hope back in their lives.
The people of this nation finally have hope.
One day we're gonna see aliens on our planet in DMC. Oh wait, no, it's just demons who got stuck on another planet. You say that, but that's probably what's gonna fucking happen.
If this continues, the people of
We
Fendel
fight
will
to free the
eventually
people from the
lose their
boot heel
hope.
of government oppression.
We fight to free the people from the boot heel of government oppression.
Your comrades were ready to let you die to achieve a goal. If the revolution won't take care of its own, how will it possibly look out for
You understand nothing, bitch! I was the first revolutionary!
You remind me of Chancellor Eigen's late daughter.
What?
I loved her. Once. Your friends thought that if you approached me, I would agree to help them. But when that failed, they thrust a suicide mission
I'm
upon
just
you.
as dead now as if
It
I'd
doesn't
finished
matter.
it. Come
I'm just
Eigen.
as dead now as if I'd finished
See
it.
how a true
Come,
patriot
Eigen,
faces death.
execute me, and see how a true patriot faces death.
Very well. If that is your wish.
Very well.
I shall grant it myself.
I wish. For tonight, we will hold you in custody.
You'll... what?
Once it is
Tomorrow morning, you will board a ship. Once it is at sea, you will be informed of your destination.
I see.
you find this
So
acceptable,
it's to be
Chancellor?
exile then.
Do you find this acceptable, Chancellor?
Wish. Just take her from my sight.
Do as you wish. Just take her from my sight.
And for some reason, these demons look exactly like humans are green.
I can't help but think of my daughter.
Zim, have you ever heard of a card game called WWE Raw Deal?
And I'm getting older.
I am
It
old,
seems I
Malik.
spend all my
And
time
I'm getting
on
older.
better days.
It seems I spend all my time thinking on
We
better
must do all we
days.
can to
I'm a man after my own heart.
Then we must do all we can.
Kyle, you're 23!
For the people.
I am not 23.
You love this country, Chancellor. When the people see that, they will rise to defend her.
Indeed.
I promise you.
From now on, I shall work with
Indeed.
the people. They
From
want
now
for
on,
nothing.
I shall work with the people to see that they want for nothing.
But yeah, no, I haven't played. I didn't play a lot of the brand card games in the past.
I'm sorry, Malik. What the fuck is that going to do?
How about you fucking wait and see before you start talking shit?
I'm not talking shit. I'm worried because this is the man who has all the hacks. From that name alone, is he going to collapse the universe?
Kyle, you 25? He probably is. The fuck do you mean collapse the universe?
Tremorous, Celestial, etc.
Bruh. have been having a rough time sleeping.
Why is that?
Fucking just bad luck these last couple of days. My dad made me fucking wake up at like 7 a.m. to help him fucking fix our roof. And then my mom decided, or not my mom, this random fucking kid in our neighborhood, for no reason at all, just starts spamming our fucking doorknob at like 7 a.m. in the morning today.
Have you tried breaking his wrist?
Well, it was a little kid.
So?
Bruh.
Some lessons need to be learned the hard way.
What a nice man. Guys, let's be honest.
Look,
Kyle
look. All I'm saying is the Middle East doesn't get a lot right, but taking the hand when they steal, pretty right.
the kid didn't steal anything. Kyle.
Yes,
Guys,
but he's messing with your door, so you don't have to remove it, just harm it.
Let's be honest. Kyle doesn't understand Clive. Which Clive? Pimp Demon?
Oh, I understand Clive. He's just the most boring, insufferable fucking character ever. Go on, name me something good about him.
I already heard Pimp Demon. People still play Ring and Ditch? No, it was just a little kid ringing our doorbell over and over and over again. All Clives? How many Clives have we run into?
People. I don't need Pendle Tower. I need to find somebody's fucking house. Glacial Road.
Easy Kyle, Clive isn't a ginger, that's one good thing.
He just dyes his hair.
Hello, Pascal. Do you remember me? Hello, Pascal. Do you remember
Hey,
me?
Sagan.
I'm Sagan.
I know I'm all
It's been
behind
a
the
while.
times and stuff.
Oh, hey,
But,
Sagan.
big congrats on the
I know we're
wedding.
all behind the times
But
and
why
stuff,
is Fair
but,
Ma
big
asleep?
congrats on the
She
wedding.
not feeling well?
But why is Fair Ma asleep?
Actually,
She
we're
not
going to
feeling
have a
well?
baby.
Well,
Oh, how
actually,
wonderful.
we're going to have a baby.
Oh, how wonderful.
She will be.
Is she hurt?
Lately, Fermat has found it difficult to eat. I tried to convince her that she must, for the sake of the child, if nothing else.
Is that fucking Matryoshka the whole with the Chancellor? That's cute.
To hear of a woman losing her appetite this far into a pregnancy.
Lately, she seems to be having trouble even getting out of bed.
Come on, Sagan. You're gonna be a daddy soon. That means you gotta step up your game.
Honestly, this all just happened so fast. We only decided to marry after we found out about the pregnancy.
Damn!
Hello there. Are you hurting?
Hello there. Are you hurting?
I just
No.
worry that
I'm okay.
I'm not fit to be a mother.
Worry that
If you give
I'm not
birth,
fit to
doesn't
be a
that make you a mother?
If you think so,
Even if death itself came to rouse you, you'd probably retort, why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm?
Is he is that supposed to be making fun of me, or is that a quote that I'd said when I was drunk?
No, it's fucking Star Rail, but like that was the whole fucking mystery in Amphorius. Why does, or like where does life slumber, or why it does? And Trailblazer's just like, the bed is warm. That's why life slumbers. Oh shit, Death's right in front of us.
Never seen a baby before?
not really.
How interesting.
I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse
So
me.
Power World
She
Dating
says
Sim is
strange
coming?
things
The
sometimes.
fuck?
No, it's alright.
A few minutes ago.
I feel much less worried than I did a few minutes ago.
I think I've been
Really?
taking you for granted.
I'm sorry,
I've been
Sagan.
so worried
I
about
think I've been
motherhood.
taking you for
I never
granted.
considered that you
I've
may be
been so
equally
worried about
concerned.
motherhood. I never
It's me
considered
who
that
should
you may be
apologize.
equally
You're the one
concerned.
carrying the lion's
It's
share of the
me who
burden.
should apologize.
From now on,
You're the one
we'll
carrying the
face our
lion's share of
problems
the
together
burden.
for the sake of our
From now
child.
on, we'll face our problems together for the sake of
You
our
are
child.
Plan to eat
I heard
now.
Power World lost another lawsuit to Pokemon about gliding the video game.
Who are you talking to?
To my baby.
Hello.
Would you like to try?
Hello.
It didn't answer. I don't think it likes me.
It didn't answer. I don't think it likes me.
That's silly.
Of course it does.
Here,
It was quite a
put your
response,
hand on my
actually.
stomach.
Here, put your hand on my stomach.
Oh, it's moving. See?
Oh,
That's how it communicates.
moving.
In fact, right now,
That's how it
think it's
communicates.
hungry.
In fact, right
It's hard enough, it'll come out like a xenomorph.
hungry.
I can get food. What does it want?
Maybe some chocolate. The kind from the Amarcian Enclave.
Okay, let's go to the fountain.
Stuff from the
Come
fountain?
Okay, let's go to the fountain. Come on.
Hey, wait a sec. That's your favorite food.
Hey, wait a sec. That's
Well,
your
as long
favorite
as you're
food.
feeling better. I guess we're off to the
Well, as
Amarcian
long as
Enclave.
you're feeling better.
How do you even do a
I guess
Power
we're
World
off to
dating
the
sim? Do you just like
Amarcian
fucking date the Pokemon?
Sorry for the trouble. Take care.
Yeah, so a game where you go to school with pals that can date them is apparently coming, and for some reason they gave them just big tits.
We brought you some chocolate.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that sounds
It
about right.
smells divine.
Hang on, I'm actually gonna look that up. Is that even fucking true? A Power World dating
What's wrong from,
sim?
huh?
I think it's time. Oh my gosh, what?
Sherry, what do we do?
What do we do?
Like help and stuff. Call a doctor.
Oh,
Call a veterinarian.
yeah, no,
Run. I don't think there's time.
This is bad.
Everyone stay calm.
well, you're technically wrong about the big breast part, but, yeah, no, it's a Power World dating
She's
sim.
right in her own way. Just keep your heads on straight.
I wonder how Pokemon's gonna sue them this time.
When it comes to it, I'll deliver the baby.
We fucked them first.
Can you do that?
We fucked the monsters first, Power World.
While working in the relief organization. And besides, it's not like you're going to do it. I can help.
Thanks, Sophie.
Water and stuff, right?
Okay, hold on. Wait, we need like hot water and stuff, right?
You got it.
Right. Can you boil
I'll go
some?
try to find a doctor.
You got it.
Can
Right.
As I was like, I'll be anywhere but here.
What can I do?
Let me think. Sheets, clean sheets, as many as you can find.
So if you need me, I'll just be outside.
No. You have to stay here with
He's
Grandma.
just like me for
That's right,
real.
mister. You aren't going anywhere. Sagan!
Hold on, Firma. I'm right here.
It'll be alright. You'll be great, Sharia. I believe in you. Thanks, Sophie.
You know what I could see you saying?
What?
I could see you going up to someone and saying, I'm having a baby and this is my vessel.
Come on out, baby. You can
What
do
the fuck do you think I am? Yeah, Kyle's into bestiality. That's weird. That weirdo. Listen, what Kyle's into is not my concern.
Girl. This is just
Kyle's not into that.
Welcome to the world, little one. Therma, can I touch the baby?
Oh, actually, I listened to a really cool audiobook last week that I think you should try.
What is it?
David Attenborough's Life on This Planet.
Warm and soft. So this is a baby. It's okay, little one. This girl is your friend. Sagan.
It was even narrated by him too.
New child, Sophia.
Of course it was.
Sophia. It's a good name. Let's call her that.
Sophia. It's a name born from my name. In a sense, you're the
So essentially,
of our daughter's name.
no, you are a godmother.
Hello, Sophia. I'm Sophie. I'm the mother of your name.
Now Sophie has become an immortal who will follow children around and send them on magical adventures. Good job, Sophie.
At that moment. Oh, I hate that. I hate that so fucking bad. Ugh. Oh, you know when you want to sneeze, but it just won't come?
Yeah, I know.
Ugh.
Well, listen, guys. Whatever claims you make about Kyle, just know that I will always be the wholesome one here.
Okay.
It sounded like you wanted to add something after that. Okay.
I mean, I don't know how virtuous you can be when the bottom of your desk probably looks like the bottom of a parakeet's cage.
No, God, no. God, no. Never.
You don't like that? You don't like that fucking image?
No, that is a terrible fucking image. It reminds me of fucking desks at public schools and fucking my old high school.
What, with all the chewy underneath?
Yeah. I tried hash browns for the first time. It was great. What type of hash brown did you try though? A hash brown patty or hash brown?
Where did you get it from as well?
Sup, Newen? More like the Ransom one? I'm so fucking annoyed. I'm struggling so hard on the fucking Razor book. Fuck me, I suck at fucking intros.
Oh, intros suck.
Dude, like, I know if I just get past this first chapter, it's smooth sailing. Like, fucking easy peasy. But fuck me. It's so hard fucking making a fucking interesting intro. That's fine, Ewan. The store. Yo, I'm here. Hello, Sparta. What about the store, Pimp Demon? Also, Agalia is also getting a rerun, I believe, in the next month as well. I bought hash browns at the store, at the grocery store. Okay, so were they patties or were they like potato wedges?
Yeah, sorry.
It seems pretty chill, New Hin, but I feel like the actual like the attack is fine in terms of like the bar. It feels a little cluttered though. I know it's like a basic design. Yeah, so the idea I think is solid. It just needs to be more cleaned up, but I can see that being pretty solid. Okay, so I see you have triggers for attacking. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. I would just have to understand how the levels work. They were flat and made a potato at the end. Okay, hold on. Go to general chat, Pimp Demon, and I'm gonna post a picture of a hash brown.
Why don't you just ask him if it looked like the one from McDonald's or not?
They look like this. That's pretty solid, Ewan. Yes, it looks like that. That's a hash brown patty then.
Remove the space.
The premium basically mix between One Piece, Duel Masters, and Vanguard. You level up characters as you go, gain draws from it, use cards from your hand and resources for your mana. And first player deals 7 points of damage is the winner. Okay, so like Vanguard shield system, and use cards from your hand as resources for your mana. That's more of a Lorcana and Final Fantasy mechanic. I remember I talked about doing that earlier in the card game's lifespan that we're working on, but then it was just too complicated. But yeah, that can work if you're not life decking, 100%. Works really well for the Final Fantasy card game. What's Kyle doing?
Oh, I was trying to get all the final attacks for everyone.
I see. So you looked it up how to get it?
Yeah. I think the only one I can't get is Asbel.
Why? Because you get it like in the story?
No, because it's after Chapter 8, and I think we're in Chapter 8.
Oh man. Yeah, hopefully I get a fucking complete night's sleep tonight. I still need to recover from that. So yeah, Pimty, if you're still here, there are two types of hash browns, to be fair. There's regular hash brown patties that everyone knows about, and then there's hash browns which are just potatoes fried together in like little pieces of fucking potato. But everything's been chill for the most part. I've just been working on the video on the background. I need to finish the audio, and then it should be pretty smooth sailing on that one too. But man, fucking audio recording. Kicking my ass.
Fodra's Guardia shaft.
It must have been quite a sight back in the day.
It must have been
It's been
quite a
totally
sight back in the
corroded
day.
by all the yelling.
It's been totally
It's
corroded
possible
by
that
all the Elith.
Thor has fallen into similar disrepair.
It's possible that the
Reaching
path
our
to the
goal may
core
be
has
forced
fallen into similar
first
disrepair. Reaching
Not
our
to
goal
mention
may
the
be even more
constant threat of
difficult than we
attack.
first imagined.
Not
I
to mention
plan to
the
make more
constant
comeback to do
threat of
so.
attack
Instead of
from
50 card deck, it will be 40.
swords.
Eager to see that video coming up, lad. It's getting very hype.
We still have to go.
I know how those
Hopefully.
girls feel.
40 card decks like Yu-Gi-Oh!
I know how those girls
It's
feel.
very important.
They fight because they want to
We can
protect
just talk
something that's very important to
They might
them.
realize we
But
are
if
their
we can just
enemy.
talk to them,
Even though
they
there were
might
so many
realize
of
we
them,
aren't their enemy.
their faces all looked
Even though there were
lonely.
so many of
I
them,
want to know why.
their faces all looked
Someone
lonely.
has to go.
I want to know why.
Sophie's right.
So we
Now
have
let's
to
go.
go.
Sophie's right.
Now let's go.
Let's get our A team in.
Fodra's core should be just. So Fodra's core is just
Fodra's
this
core should
world's
be just
version
up
of
ahead.
Phineas
So
Lestallia.
Fodra's core is just
You
this
could call
world's
it the
version of the
original
Phineas
Lestallia.
Lestallia?
I see.
You could call it the original
The
Lestallia.
original
I
Lestallia.
see.
That was where
I cannot apologize enough for my actions.
I cannot apologize
You
enough
can
for my
stop
actions.
apologizing for it.
That's over
Yes,
now.
I concur.
You can stop
However, there is
apologizing
one
for
thing
it.
I would like you to clarify.
Yes, I
that's been
concur.
bothering me for
However,
quite
there
some
is one thing I would like you to clarify that's been
Your
bothering me for
appearance
quite
back
some
then, did
time.
Lambda choose
Yes.
that style?
Your appearance
Yes.
back then, did Lambda choose that style?
Yes.
Honest.
Is there a problem with it? To be honest, I thought it looked rather fetching.
I absolutely cannot believe His Majesty has such abysmal taste. Sorry, but who cares? I care. Even now when I look at you, I can't help but recall back to that scandalous get-up.
You love obsessing over little things, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I got a phone call.
Alright. Isn't it funny how if mods had just stayed with the Radiance, Hollow Knight would never have happened? Yep. But it's okay though, because we're going to have Silk Song coming up. And then we'll know everything. Probably not. To be honest with you, I don't even think Silk Song should exist the way they're trying to do it. Because it's going to be a prequel. I mean, I still have to beat Hollow Knight on fucking stream too, actually. I keep forgetting to do that. You guys really waited this long for a prequel? Hey, it's a goated game. Yeah, Final Fantasy locks you based on what you're discarding too. So it's the same thing. It's just a little more flexible on multicolors.
Ooh.
So for example, like in Final Fantasy, if you want to play a red card and you have 3 purple cards in your hand and 1 red, you have to discard 1 red card to play that red card. If you're playing like a red-purple card, you have to discard a red card of the purple card to have 1 mana of each. Hello, Jeremy.
This'll be a breeze.
You won't live to regret this. Call out a warning in this name. Sharpen. Sacred seal. How about this? No mercy. Lightning blast. No mercy. Sharpen. This is the final invitation. Imbue the light of light. Lightning blast. First aid.
Sorry if I'm not talking too much tonight, guys. I am a bit more tired than I expected at this point. Lack of good sleep these last couple of days have been kind of catching up a little bit.
One of us. One of us.
It's nowhere near the same thing. You get consistently 7 hours of sleep.
This'll be a breeze.
Would
I
you
get
rather
5.
fight a rock troll barehanded or serve Irodin?
I'd rather fight the rock troll because at least if it hits me, it's going to be over in 1 hit. I would rather not be a slave to the wild hunt.
Daemon Ex Machina Titanic Scion looks interesting. What the hell is that, Jeremy? Oh, that's why they kept saying he was the flame chaser. I see.
I'll keep on getting stronger.
It almost sounds derogatory.
the flame chaser?
Yeah.
Bruh.
All it does, doesn't it? It's like, he's a bit strange. He's a bit of a flame chaser.
I don't know, Jeremy. I've never seen that one before. Look at this fucking flame chaser.
You can hear it now, can't you?
Yeah, I can fucking hear it when you said it the second time.
Is anyone going to help Asbel who's getting jumped?
Nope. He's got it. Okay, next question. Would you rather keep serving Iridan or betray him and put Carinthier in charge because you know he can actually do shit?
Hmm. Who's that for? I bet for Asbel. No. Who's it for? It's it's for it's for Richard. We got a neat new sword.
What the fuck does that... Why would you want a sword that reverses death?
You stab it if you stab yourself just before you die. Eh?
That's fair. But so then what? If you swing at your opponent and kill them, they just come back to life? Anyways, Titanic Style takes place in the same universe as Diamond X Machina. That's all I know. Yeah, I don't know anything about that franchise.
What are we doing after Tails? Are we finishing off Ninja Storm or are we going into Primal?
I think we do Primal, don't we? Because we haven't done Far Cry in a fat minute.
We did 5 and then moved into this. No, we did 5, 16, then we moved into this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I remember there was something in between. Which Ninja Storm will we be doing?
We're up to 4. This covers the end of the war and basically the Boruto movie.
I think Ninja Storm 4 is the only one I actually played. Jeremy's saying Ninja Storm, so I guess we'll play Ninja Storm after this. Damn, Asbel, take it easy.
Teamwork is the key.
If Zim had a victory quote, it would just be incest is wincest.
Wow, Kyle. Wow. What about anything I've told you would imply that would be a stance I would possess?
You kidding me?
Zib's win quote would be, "How embarrassing." Too true, Jeremy. Too true.
And just before he finishes, you know when they say something when they're about to finish like their final technique,
Yeah.
you just look at them and go, "Fuck your couch."
If only Asbel could be this kind.
Damn, Anaxia's being a G, being the only guy who survived the attack on the tree?
Ah, so do you agree now that I made the right call that you would like that character just for how he acts?
Well, I'm looking for him right now.
I must continue.
Kyle's win quote, "Tomato on pizza, disgusting."
That's like your life.
Bang, screw, chunka, and nope. What are you doing now, Pascal? Get off of there and let's get going.
But if I can't fix this, how will we get back up?
It worked enough to get us down here.
Yeah, but the parts are worn out. It won't be able to take anything too heavy back up. Too heavy? Do you mean me?
What's wrong, Sharia?
It's because of that sweet potato I ate after dinner last night. I heard sweets don't count if they come from plants, but I'm such a fool.
Damn, Asbel.
Sharia?
Forgive me. This is all my fault.
Okay. What the hell was that?
Consider a lesson in how a woman's mind works.
So you actually understood it?
Not one bit.
Anyway, I'm sure there's something around here that'll help.
So
us
essentially,
back up.
Sherry is just like, "I'm sorry, my dinosaur dumb truck ass broke the elevator."
I'm sorry, I also can't sneak around anywhere because the clap of my ass cheeks alerts all the enemies to our location.
Sherry, what? Stop attacking you're attacking all the monsters. I'm sorry, I can't.
You remember during COVID when voice actors would like fucking do the weirdest fucking lines?
Oh, there's one that Ray Chase did. You know the guy who does Virtuality?
Yeah.
He does a character in Genshin, and it's a meme of something that he says, and he says it over and over, and he does weird shit in his room as he says it. It's fucking hilarious. I'll see if I can find it later, and I'll give it to you.
Have you guys watched Hunters the Parenting? No.
I serve to protect.
Oh yeah, so Borderlands 4 is actually looking pretty good. I'm actually into playing it depending on how it goes. Is anybody the same guys who made the Warhammer text-to-speech videos? That's more of a Mangler thing. I haven't seen those.
Oh, I never read the finishes. Yeah, so she does stop time.
I knew she was Dio.
What's yours? sorry, what, Richard?
What was that? Well, through a dimensional gate they go. Oh yeah, I'm hopefully.
Please for Hubert. It is. Hubert's actually got something.
What do you get? So he got a weapon that makes him scream? That's what you were excited about?
It's something.
Oh yeah, bro, I didn't realize fucking fear hacking yourself is the fucking goal of the game now.
It's not him screaming, it's the foes.
How much you want to bet it's him screaming?
Don't take this away from him. He's gotten nothing the entire game.
Well, maybe if he would have got some bitches, he would have had something. Instead, the only girl he cares about literally doesn't even realize he exists.
Oh no, she realizes he exists. She just doesn't realize what he wants.
Hey, Battlefield screams of pleasure. That would be an awkward conversation to have in the middle of a fight.
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
Oh yeah, I need to buy a controller for my fucking laptop so I actually fucking can play Clair Obscura on my laptop.
What does he do? Read the description for it. What does he do?
Activate accelerate mode mid-combat too well, too long to describe. Well, obviously whatever he's doing is too long to describe. It's very effective to confuse human enemies. Yeah, I bet. Why do you sound so like concerned?
I didn't realize how much good scaling stuff was in here.
And here I thought we were going to be done with this game today, but it looks like that's not happening. These games always have an extended fucking ending section.
This won't take long.
Oh yeah, so how did it go after I left? Oh no, Thursday.
We found the last bomb and then I left it there.
I'm surprised you found it. I thought for sure you were going to tell me that I'd have to help you look for it. Oh, so I actually was wrong when I told you a while back that Sid wasn't getting a card from 16 in Magic. He is, but it's weird. So you know how every Final Fantasy game has a guy named Sid?
Yeah.
So they made 16 different versions of Sid. They're all the same card. You can have as many as you want in your deck, but they all have different artwork from the games.
That's funny.
Yeah. So
Even like 15's old mechanic.
yeah, that he's there. Which unfortunately kind of means that we're probably not getting Cindy as a card, but I wasn't expecting that because Cindy's outfit might be a little too much for.
Okay. So I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Everyone but fucking Cupid.
To make all your dreams come true. Damn, Pascal. Zim, do you agree with people saying Demon Back from Baki is a 5x amp? We don't have enough information to fucking give
I've been through, like, Baki, even its early manga, there's no statement on how much of an increase it gives.
It's probably like fucking it's probably like math calculations based on like the Olivia fight, I bet.
I still wouldn't even trust that.
You ever plan to make a Why Doomslayer versus Dante doesn't work video? I mean, I can ask Mangler about it, but I don't know if Mangler would be interested in that one. We'd be better off making a video talking about why Doomslayer doesn't scale as high as you think he does. God, he's just like Herda. That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know you have already discovered the cause of calamity at the Grove, and you mistakenly believe that the scholars have been wiped out. Okay, there's no way this fucker wouldn't be a part of the Genius Society in a normal fucking scenario.
You think her and Herda would get along, or do you think they would just fucking be like bitter rivals that respect each other?
I think they would get along, but it would literally just be a contest as to who can glaze themselves harder.
So you think he wouldn't get along with Dr. Ratio then?
So, to be honest with you, I don't think Ratio would dislike him. I think Ratio would dislike the fact that he's willing to tear his body apart to do what he needs to. Because, from what I understand of Dr. Ratio... Alright, I'm gonna go watch The Boys. Have fun watching Made of Pimp Demon. So, from what I understand of Dr. Ratio, he preaches the idea of a healthy body and healthy mind scenario. That's why he's so ripped. So, he would probably like him in terms of intelligence, but that's as far as it would go.
So it would be something like, he's got a good mind, but he's too self-destructive.
Yeah. And Dr. Ratio would... Because, like, I don't think Dr. Ratio would approve of, like, him splitting his soul apart and shit like that.
Everyone's fine. That's what matters.
Because a lot of power skills say D-back is 5 times amp for Yudro and Baki matchup. Yeah, but they're not basing it on anything. That's kind of where, like, Zenkai boosts also run into a problem, too, where it's all, like, you can't really quantify the power amps. So it's, like, you can't really use it. Scupper, Gabin versus Rayleigh. Who wins? Pretty sure Rayleigh should be stronger.
Let's keep moving.
Yeah, you would just argue that they'd be comparable, but I'm pretty sure Rayleigh should be stronger, lore-wise. Also, I like how they make Dr. Ratio a banner character, even though they released him for free the first time. I have seen power scalers scale both Yujiro and Baki to mountain level with demon back amp. Why? They'd be mountain level regardless.
Keep your guard.
That's such a weird stipulation. Also, I'm pretty sure Baki and Yujiro technically they do scale to each other, but it's weird.
You wouldn't even need to. You wouldn't even need to do that to get him to mountain level. Just basically scale him to biscuit.
No, because if we're not including the satellite situation, technically the best feat for Yujiro would be that he scales vastly above Gaia, who allegedly could tank a nuke.
Sometimes I can't help but envy you, Pascal.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I hadn't realized.
Wouldn't it just be easier to just try and get it off the earthquake feat then?
The earthquake feat would be a better feat, but that one also runs into issues as to how you believe Yujiro stopped the earthquake.
I think it gets higher than where most people like to try and put it because, again, you have to be interacting with the tectonic plates no matter how strong it is.
Yeah, but if you just move them a little bit, it's nowhere near the same as, like... The calculations are weird because it depends on how you want to accept or how you want to take the feat. It stayed Yujiro and Baki are like two countries going at war, at best continent. No, so I'm gonna keep it a straight buck. The worst part about Baki is that we're told a lot of shit about where they scale, but none of the feats back it up in any capacity. And this wouldn't be a problem, but so here's an example. Yujiro is so strong, the US government can't fight him in any capacity. Yujiro got beat by a group of 6 people with a net and tranquilizer darts.
The same problem happened with his father, where it's like, during World War II, there was no weapon that they had that they could have deployed against his father to win.
Is Baki a human anymore? He has a demon brain. The fact that unconscious Baki is more strong than Baki unconscious because his body...
I guarantee you, when they feel like ending the series, I guarantee you they're going to confirm that they're humanoids from another planet, and that the final enemies are going to be aliens like them.
Rest in peace forever.
Because that's the only place they can go now.
They already resurrect. Maybe Yujiro allowed it to happen to get tranquilized. No, he didn't. He's never stated that, nor has ever been stated. Honestly, aliens and Baki would be kind of chill, I'm not gonna lie. That sounds incredibly silly.
It wouldn't even be like out of the realm of possibility either.
Nope, I see it too. I see the vision here.
It was your own vanity that bested you. Or not.
Some people say Udros does not scale to the earthquake feat. Yeah, because it depends on how you want to calc it. Because there's technically different ways to calc it. That some give the feat to Udro, others don't. Regardless, he still scales above nukes. Allegedly, again.
Well, it's not even alleged because a lot of people seem to miss this, but Gaia has the same like statement.
Well, yeah, but Gaia never took a nuke either, right? Or did he actually survive a nuke?
No. They say during the training thing that like they deployed a nuke against Gaia and it didn't work.
I'll have to check the exact wording for it, but we'll just assume it scales to Gaia for now. Yeah, so regardless, characters scale the nukes, and Udro vastly scales above them. Hang on.
Honestly, like
Fuck.
Baki is if you hate statements, if you're the kind of scaler who hates and doesn't accept statements, Baki is your worst fucking like nightmare to run into.
He's not wrong, bro. Like in
Because just out of spite, you won't accept anything.
Bro, like in Baki though, Baki and Yujiro reacting Musashi's mind sword. He's imitating his hands as sword and cuts them, and Baki dodges it. It's crazy to be able to dodge imaginary sword slash. The narrator always says some bullshit and scales them.
Oh, Pascal, stop.
Pascal, stop scaling to fucking universe. Wow, we have 10 people tonight. That's crazy. And it's like on one of the nights I'm fucking barely able to hang on.
Bro. Pascal, stop.
Pascal, I need you
Read
to
this shit.
I need you to stop winning. The staff said to put the world in your hands with its potential for divinity or depravity. Damn.
Keep your guard. Okay, let destruction reign. Come, Shadowkin. Open the door to bag of wolves. Soul Reaper. Take this. Every way. I defeat it. Draw. Not yet. Okay, in a flash. Move it for me. You'll pay. Come, Shadowkin. Open the door to win. Come on. Ocean Park spear. Run my enemy through. Here. Not yet. Let's end this. Draw. To the sky. Farewell. Come, Shadowkin. Open the door to despair. Nice, Richard. That was impressive.
Well, I'm nowhere near your level, Asbel.
Well, yeah, I'm way too tired to fucking actually write right now then. And Yujiro crushes Diamond with his hands. Bro said Diamond is breakable, so stronger than Josuke. So Yujiro cannot crush diamonds in his hand. I don't know. Yeah, he can. He can. No, he can't crush coal into diamond. Hey, come on, guys! Startup combo. Listen, so now I understand. You have to understand. I'm basically on the verge of passing out right now. Every time I close my eyes, I'm tempted just to go to sleep. I am very fucking tired. My sleep schedule got fucking destroyed these last 2 days. In comments, not you, bro. Oh, okay. Nah, they're just watching. They can watch. Narrator can find a way for Yujiro to one-shot DMC verse. It's actually a meme on Reddit that people will be like, Yujiro versus this character, but the narrator's a part of the fight. And so people in the comments will just spend like fucking several fucking paragraphs of the narrator glazing Yujiro. Oh, it's great. Oh, fuck. Oh, for doodles.
For what? I'm sorry.
Oh, except for doodles.
It's sus.
Dudante. Yeah, it starts like in Yujiro Prime, train with Sparta. He didn't use that technique and never found a worthy opponent, some bullshit like that. Yep. Do Dante have a way to counter Yujiro's narrator? Technically, no. JJK narrator versus Baki narrator. The JJK narrator is actually fucking, like, reasonable, though.
Stay sharp, even against chumps. Watch your step. Carve thine epitaph upon.
Nah, Yujiro's counter is to counter demons. He counters everything. Yujiro Hardblock Time Chamber would be crazy. No, it wouldn't. Because you're assuming Yujiro can train effectively in the Time Chamber, but he technically can't. That's also not under the assumption that he might end up getting lost in the Time Chamber, because that's actually possible. It's like the size of planet Earth, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's actually possible to be trapped in the room with Spirit in Time.
Yeah, it's a white void that's massive. The only place that has any kind of like semblance of life is where the house is.
Yep.
It's also why like Piccolo shits himself when he blows up the doorway and he's like, now we're all stuck.
Nah, the narrator would say he had fought low class Saiyan. After defeating him, he rejected their blood inside him to awaken his Saiyan gene. Baki narrator would be like when Yujiro turned Super Saiyan. No, Yujiro would never take someone else's genetic material to make himself stronger. That's not the kind of character he is.
If it was Jack, however.
Now, if you want to say Jack did it, I would believe you. Now, how about Ichigo and Hyperbolic Time Chamber? You guys have to understand, there are a lot of characters in fiction, even mangas, they can't effectively use the Time Chamber. I think Ichigo's probably a worse offender than most because Ichigo doesn't even really train the way the other characters do. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, and he basically, to achieve what he did against Aizen, he basically did something that was like highly against what Zangetsu wanted him to do.
Yep. How powerful will Doomslayer be if you join the Order of the Sword? I don't know. The Order of the Sword only has
Probably one of the
main weapons.
Probably one of the ones who died in the church.
Damn. At least the blood in his hands at the being a giant ape. He drinks the blood, activates Saiyan genes. That would be better.
Now he finds out that Saiyan genes work like AIDS.
That would be fucking hilarious. I don't know about that, Zim. When Dom Guy training, he did transcend 2 dimensions where Aizen shitting his pants couldn't sense Ichigo's spiritual pressure.
He didn't transcend dimensions. Even Manga will tell you, no, the fuck he did not. And what he did to achieve that power was literally like something that all Zanpakuto know how to do, but do not ever tell them to do it because it basically like severs their link, and you can lose all of your like soul reap power by doing it.
Fine, I will. I got it. There.
The remains of crystals excavated from the lower strata for the purpose of collecting Ellis sampling data.
Again, I was gonna say that.
Lambda is kind of a jerk.
Damn, Lambda's really just being like, alright, she's about to say it, let's fucking cock block her. Preach it, Kyle, tired of all these Doomslayer wink.
And if Lambda absorbs this power, the situation...
Light novel E-Say versus SMT Dante. Assuming you mean High School DxD, I'm still working on that research. But depends on where you scale them.
When Asbel said he was going to ask Lambda for help, I was against it.
I totally trusted him.
The problem with if you ever use Issei is that if you ever find a character that's in Issei's tier, he's never losing because he can just infinitely divide their power while boosting his at the same time.
Though in hindsight, Pascal's blind faith has proven itself quite accurate.
Yes, I suppose you could say that. Now even I trust in Lambda.
Me too.
I as well.
Me too.
Isn't this great, Lambda? See? People can change. Everyone believes in you.
Lambda's like, you're all fucking losers.
Y'all have some problems.
And even 2 forms, Aizen still couldn't sense his pressure, but somehow hanging with Ichigo. If Ichigo successfully managed Hollow Form and found Getsuga, Aizen might have been dead. So, from what I understand, the final battle between Ichigo and Aizen theoretically would have become stronger than Ichigo with the Hogyoku.
Aizen would have won because he survived the final Getsuga Tensho, got healed by the Hogyoku. The only reason he lost, because of plot, but what the story will tell you is that Kisuke implanted a prison seal on him.
That Aizen somehow never knew about.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like someplace
By all rights, if he didn't interact with Kisuke like before fighting Ichigo, he would have had Ichigo dead to rights. He literally would have won. There's like no discussion about this.
Can Issei cut Dante's power in half forever? Technically, yes, but demonic power kind of corrupts you.
Invaders of Fodra.
So I would have to double check how the White Dragon's power works in the light novel.
That also kind of depends on if Dante gets sick of having that ability used on him, and he could just passively become immune to it.
Yeah, but that would take some time.
It'll take time, but eventually we're playing the long game.
Yeah, the EC would have to kill him within a short game, but he can't really... At least at the current moment, I don't think he can kill Dante permanently.
When it comes to its scaling, I think I can talk about... I think I remember most things up to the... Fuck, what was the angel called? It's not Azazel, is it?
There's multiple angels. Do you mean the fall? Which one? Do you mean the fallen angel?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's Azazel, yeah. Tough matchup, the Covenant from Halo versus the Darkmakers. The Darkmakers? Who the fuck are those? That's how Reloaded Mysteries. It's dry. Ass F, but that guy is 1A outer. I'm 6 chapters still, no fight. I think I'm dropping it. Don't ever fucking read something for power scaling. Read something if you enjoy it. Unless you want to do research, then knock yourself out.
This is what me, Zim, and Mangler do, is that we'll pick up series, but we're picking them up for the opportunity to find something else to like. If we end up liking it enough, and there's enough stuff in there that's worth power scaling, then we'll power scale it. I've never picked up something, unless it's for research, I've never picked up something purely for power scaling. I've never understood people who do that.
Yeah.
If you continue, Fodra's consciousness may force its way into your mind.
Fodra's consciousness?
If you are forced to experience her...
If you mean the Darkmakers from fucking Jack and Daxter, then the Covenant stomps them out.
I would prepare myself if I were you.
Are you worried about us?
Oh, son of a gun.
Are you worried about Asbel? I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry you, Sophie. It'll be okay.
I think it'll be okay too.
Asbel made a promise after all.
Keeps his promises.
I think it'll be okay
He'll
too.
make a promise to
Asbel
me.
always keeps his
To you.
promises.
What kind
No,
of
make a promise to me.
To continue
To
our poker
you.
game when we
What
return to
kind
Afinia.
of promise?
To continue our poker game when we return to Afinia.
We're at the Amarcian Enclave.
Pascal taught me poker when we were at the Amarcian Enclave. It was fun. We played 150 games,
He's really good.
and I won
So good. You
149.
won the first game.
Sophie's really good.
Wait,
A little
hold
too
on.
good. I only won the first
That's what
game.
you were doing after being
Wait,
summoned
hold
by
on.
Richard?
What? That's what you were
We
doing
totally
after
deal
being
you in if
summoned
you
by
want.
Richard?
Yeah, we totally deal you in if you want. So, let's shut down Fodra's core and get back to Afinia already.
Damn.
Alright. It's a promise.
Pascal just acts like a goof.
Sometimes
Calm it
I
down.
wonder if Pascal just acts like a goofball to calm us down when things get tense around here.
Damn, what's that distraction? Yeah, I thought it'd be a harder matchup of Kyle scaling Jack to multi. Kyle doesn't scale Jack to multi fucking anything, maybe multi-continent.
Fuck off, no way.
Yeah, Kyle.
You can't get him that off anything.
Tell you what, multi-building level, take it or leave it.
No, fuck. I think the best you can get... Fuck, if I'm being really, really honest, maybe large building, maybe city block if you spin it and, squint.
look out!
Yep.
What? The Elith over there is pretty dense. If you had stumbled into it, you might have experienced an Elith high.
An Elith high?
There seem to be lots of those thick Elith patches around.
Although the monsters don't seem to mind.
He must possess an antibody that resists it or whatever.
Some of these monsters.
I bet we can build the same immunity if we eat some of these monsters.
with a spice rub and serve it with red wine.
We can marinate the meat with a spice
Whoa.
and serve it with red wine.
Too much trouble. Just cram a spit up their butts and roast them whole. What? Unbelievable.
Look, let's just beat the monsters here and see if we learn anything, okay?
It might taste nice.
Asbel, that's food. You wouldn't let good food go to waste, would you, Asbel? Is there a save point nearby?
Yep.
Next save point you get to, just save. I'm on the verge of passing out in my chair. Fuck, I thought we were gonna be done with this game this stream, but there's so much story to get through. These games are the never-ending fucking story. Alright. Well, sorry chat, even though today for some reason we got a lot more people than usual. We'll be calling it there for a day because I'm passing out and I'm sure Kyle could use some sleep too probably. But with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care everybody. Have a